Folks, welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5. Wouldn't believe it if I almost just said Dirt to Daytona. It's been a long time since I ran a Dirt to Daytona race. I don't know where that came from, but it does not matter because today we've got 100 laps of excitement here at Texas. And we're near $1 million in the bank. And that's going to go really, really well for us when we build our Xfinity team. We've got 3 races, including this one, left in Xfinity, 2 races left in the Truck Series. We've got a week and a day, basically, of episodes left after today. And that's just fantastically exciting. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited. Let's get out to this race so we can get one step closer to the next season. We're going to be relying on the draft in this one. Of course, as usual, we skipped late qualifying. And as you can see in practice, we were about 2/10 off, and that's 25th place. So we're really going to rely on the draft to help us out in this race overall. Not a lot of speed, night race, cool track, high grip. Let's get it right now.
Drive safe, be smart.
What is this? Why did my camera get messed up? Okay, well, we're going to do this for a second, but then we're going to switch back. I got to get up through the gears. There we go. All right, everything is back to normal. Kind of. We got Jeff Green on our inside. Fantastic.
Careful, still there.
I hang on to it, trying to come out of this with a decent run as we are maintaining the draft. Baccarella jumps up in front of us. Not really what we wanted. We're going to run the middle here, mainly because we don't have a choice. But, ooh, loose out. We're okay. Woo! Oh, real loose out. That was not what we wanted to experience at all. We're going to bring it back around. We'll get it all caught up. That could have been the end of our race on lap numero uno. All right. In the draft. Bring it down. Hang on to it. Let it fade up so we don't get loose off. Perfect. Yes, that's not where I want to be. All right. It's not, there's no, who's intense? Are you intense? This is exactly where we want to be. There it is. Perfect.
All right, you're clear.
Should be able to push through here fairly well. David Starr, we got his draft. We got to remember to let it fade up some, because if we keep turning, we get loose. We got a little loose there, but it wasn't nearly as bad as that first one. I don't have much of an option here. I might be able to. Ooh, little contact with Starr. No big deal.
Got one down low now.
Here comes Earnhardt with a nice run. Starr not gonna do much. We're gonna live in the middle, I guess. In the middle of the track, I mean. See if I can't do something about it. Get a run at the exit. Yeah, a bit of one. But I was still turning too hard. I needed to let it fade up, and I didn't, but we were able to catch it.
Hold your line, got one inside.
All right. Hang on to it now.
You're clear.
Already a pretty decent spread between the cars in front of us, so it's nice though, because that means we get to pick them off appropriately. Hopefully.
You got room. You're clear.
Timmy Hill in front of us. Matt Mills in front of him. I see Alex LeBay up there. Wow, what is up with Earnhardt? Dude, if you were that fast. Oh, it was probably on the list. He had to start in the back. He's got a fast car, yada, yada. I missed the whole thing. I failed every one of you with the pre-race reading. My cat she was eating the grass that she's not supposed to eat until it's grown all the way. My office is dark, and believe it or not, that grass that you grow for the cats has to start in the dark. I don't understand it, but it does it.
Careful, still there.
We like animals in this house.
Hitting your mark.
We got dog, cats. We're getting chickens. We're going to make a little chicken area in the back, get like 2 chickens. We want to get some other stuff, but they don't allow in city limits. Apparently, though, in Wisconsin, a little tidbit of information while we're catching up to Mr. Tommy Joe Martins. We can purchase, own, whatever, a kangaroo. Yeah, that's a thing here. You can apparently do that. Look it up. Weird thing that you can do in Wisconsin is own a kangaroo. I have no desire to do so, but I'm just saying. It's weird. We're doing pretty all right. We got to our 25th place. As I said, draft was going to be huge for us, and it's been. I thought that was LeBay in front of us. It's not. It's actually Josh Williams. Both have blue cars. Well, blue backs. Chad Fincham in front of him. I think we got a chance at catching him. I haven't even looked at our fuel. Oh, we got 20 left in the tank. How many laps have we driven? Like 10? Yeah, 9. Not sure. Ah! Who did it? Who was it? Ooh, maybe a 3-car incident in the very back. Or a 1-car incident in the back, and then those guys just pit. I feel like we're going to pit for fun. How about that? Seems like something fun to do. Yeah, we lose the 8 spots, but do I care? Oh, it was Allgaier. He's out of the race. Or he's not. He might be in the back here. He dropped 30 spots. Oh, yeah, he's back there. So he's still got a shot. I went to the back, and we only dropped back 8 spots because a couple other cars pit. Reason being, I mean, you know the reason. Why wouldn't you want to have fresh stuff? We weren't that far up, and we were in 24th place. I feel like we can do just as well. If it were Truck Series, I wouldn't have pit. Here's why. Because of the hate that we have from everyone. So driving through that pack is hard. Coming through here, though, it's all cordial. Everyone is cordial with each other. Look at this. Dive in. Nobody's running down on us, trying to destroy our existence. That's how it's going to be going forward. We might have a rival, maybe 2, who knows, but we're not going to have 16 or whatever we have presently in the Truck Series. Up into 28th, living on Joe Graff's bumper. Just going to putt around a little here. See, no, I don't want to be up here. Or I don't mind being up here. I just didn't want to, like, get the run. Oh, yeah, I do want to be 3 wide. I don't want to be 3 wide. I want to be 3 wide. Give me 3 wide.
Still there?
I haven't raced in a week, and it's actually Thursday night. This is coming out tomorrow. I've been on vacation all week playing Cyberpunk 2077. Not for like 4 hours a day, really. Not that long. I haven't had a ton of time.
All right, you're clear.
Just really just chilling out. It's my like end of my first quarter of the work year, just chill week. And I did that. Kind of planning. I'm one of those people that likes to kind of do a little self-analysis, see where I'm at right now, set some goals in life. YouTube channel, how's it going? It's going well. I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. And, you know, other life things. My wife and I talking about doing a lot more of the exercising, taking the dog out. You know, my daughter, she's a track runner normally. She took a year off this year, but she plans to go back out next year. And she said just yesterday she wants to work on building some muscle and stuff like that. So I'm going to do some stuff with her on that. You know, that's what this week is about, where I'm not focused on work. My job is pretty stressful. And so being able to step away from all of that and not have to focus on that at all for the week is nice. Went out to dinner with a friend, watched a little basketball today. He and I caught up, you know, prepping for spring when we like to go and do things like play some golf. We'll take our sons out with us this year. We'll be playing golf a little. I'm not good, neither is he, but it's super fun to do. Nice to get outside as well. You know, just those types of things. If you just let life happen, life just happens. And that's not a great thing all the time, folks. You know, we talk about how short life is. It is not. It is freaking long. I mean, all of a sudden you're old and you're like, where did it go? I get that. But when you're looking forward, I mean, even a month from now, yeah, it's going to be here, but it's still a month. And if you're doing stuff on a daily basis, if you're paying attention to your life, if you're doing whatever you can to better yourself is the best you can.
Car on the outside
You have
now.
desires and goals. Life slows down quite a bit. So if you just let it happen, though, yeah, it does fly by, and you've done nothing with it. So take that time to do the things you enjoy in life, and
Outside.
don't end up in the end of your life regretting the things you didn't do. So anyway, that's what this week has been about. I took the time to do exactly that, and I've enjoyed it. Slept in a little bit, set up some other things to occupy my time when I'm not recording or spending time with my family, a little bit of me time, things that I like to do. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped about getting that started on Monday. So there you have it. We're up in the top 20. We got Allgaier right behind us. Expect him to get around us. He's always battling it out for top positions. I don't know why he faded up behind us. That was kind of weird, but he did it. We're going to stay in the middle. And I'm not going to ride down on him. There we go. That was a little nerve-wracking because he did bump us. He came up into us a little bit, but we're all right. 79 left in the race. So we've done just past 20. And yeah, we're about where we were the last time. I might have burned them up a little bit more than I did the last time we did this first 10 lap run. We're a little bit worse for wear on the tires, but we're not in any position that we're going to be in a bad spot with our tires at the end of this run or anything. I'd be really surprised if we even see the little red light for tires come on if we make a whole fuel run here. We're going to get a nice run on the outside on Ryan Sieg. And we got Jesse Little in front of us. He's somebody that we might be able to track down as we aim for 15th place. Or the top 15, I should say. Battle continues here with Ryan Sieg and us. I got off the brakes, or got off the gas a little too long there. And then I got loose in the corner. That was not good. I completely lost input in the steering wheel, which meant we had no traction. It's all right. We're all right. So how are all of you doing? As always, I like to send out a huge appreciation. I'm going to do it early on for those of you who don't stay through the whole video. I always thank people, and I do it every single time. I don't just take my recording clip and move it over to the next video. I say it because I mean it. So for those of you who don't get to the end of the video, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch the video. I really do appreciate you for that. It means the world to me. I love sharing my experience with people. It's why, even though I had zero expectations and it kind of lived up to that, which does not bother me at all, I streamed it. I'm going to continue streaming Cyberpunk 2077 as I get through the story, just because I like to give it the opportunity to share the story with people. I'm not even really talking much in there. One of my friends was watching it while he was working. We were chatting back and forth, but aside from that, I'm just more or less doing that, sharing that, so that people who don't have the time to play it can kind of see the playthrough, my playthrough of the Nomad character in that, because you get 3 character backgrounds: Nomad, Street Kid, and Corpo or Corporation person. So I picked Nomad. They had a whole thing about honor and loyalty and things like that, and I'm really big on that in real life, so I picked that one. And I'm enjoying it a lot so far, and I'm probably going to download the stuff and put it on just a channel, not even with expectations of subscribers or anything, and I'm just going to put it there so that anybody who wants to watch that playthrough, they're able to watch it and not have to play the game. I'll probably drop like hour episodes and no cutting at all, just put the hour episode out and let it go. I don't know what YouTube's rules are on nudity though, because there is some nudity in that game, like flat out. I turned off the male genitalia nudity, but there's some scenes and stuff in there that are I hope my stuff doesn't get flagged for saying that, but there's some scenes in there. I'll probably have beeped that word out, but there's some scenes in there that are very graphic in a affectionate way. So anyway, I don't know how YouTube feels about that stuff, but I might have to black those out. But anyway, my point is that I want to finish streaming that, and then I'll probably move all that stuff over to another channel, just so that people who haven't had an opportunity or won't have the opportunity to play it, but could watch the playthrough while they're doing other stuff. I know it's there for them. I've done that with games that I'm like, well, I'm probably not going to buy this game, but I'd love to know the story. I did that actually because I didn't have a PlayStation 3 or 4. I did that with The Last of Us. I watched a playthrough on that, and it was cool because I got to enjoy the story, but I didn't have the time to play it. I didn't have the time to put in to play it, so it worked out really well for me. What do we got left in the tank? 11 left in the tank. There's going to be some cars that are pitting. We got 2 cars. I don't know if they're getting onto pit road right. It looks like one of them's getting onto pit road. One of them might be out. We got Jesse Little in front of us getting onto pit road. I was going to say, we ran 10 laps, and only the cars, us in the back, actually got through it. So we're going to see a number of cars pitting, which is going to save our butts right now because, like, Harrison Burton, he's just about a straightaway behind us, and now he's getting onto pit road. We've got 10 more in the tank. You don't know. We could have another situation like the last race where, well, not because of us this time, hopefully, but where we end up in a much better position because there's a caution that comes out when we're running these next 10 laps. I'd be sweet. We'll see what happens here, as we're going to be up in 3rd place now. We've got Joe Nemechek, our teammate, running right behind us. That's interesting. Alfredo Allgaier. Well, Allgaier is up in 1st place now, and he's 8 seconds in front of us. We have no chance of catching or competing with him at all.
Still there inside. Clear low.
There goes Nemechek. I feel like we're lapping a number of cars in a second here, so that could be detrimental to every one of these cars if a caution were to fly. Not to say it's going to. It probably won't happen. Now that I'm watching, I just don't. It doesn't have that feel to it. We'll see what happens, though. Where are we at? 8 in the tank. Briscoe just drove away. We don't have a lot of speed in this car. The draft was how we got up into the position we had been in, which was, what, 17th, 18th, back and forth with us and Ryan Sieg. And now we're sitting here in 2nd place only because everybody pits. We put a number of cars a lap down. That's nice, but it's not going to really do much for us when we pit and we lose it all. I mean, Allgaier, just a second. I mean, he's a 1.5 seconds in front of us more than he was just like 2 laps ago. He is flying. So here comes Cindric. I'm not going to do anything to him. He's a leader. I mean, he's down a lap right now anyway, but you know what I'm saying. He'll be up there in no time. We're going to be pitting, and everyone's going to go flying back past us. That's going to suck. But at that same time, Allgaier, who's leading by a lot right now, he's going to get have the same issue where he's going to be pitting and lose everything he just did. But if he's able to get really far out there, he might be able to pit and then come out in a much better position than he was in. So we'll see. Got a big pile of cars in front of us. Not sure if they're lappers or what. Here comes our boy Kobe. Leave him alone. Don't want to. Oop. I got tight there. Michael Annette.
Got one down low now.
Inside. I mean, these guys are, well, not Howard is it. I'm telling you, we were, without the draft, we weren't even a top 25. We were probably 28th place car. With the draft, we were able to get ourselves up into the top 20, into the teens. So, where are we at now? 5 to go. 5 to go. We might get it low enough on tire wear. I mean, the only reason why I'm still out and not just short pitting, right, or short pitting for us was because if a caution were to come out still, we'd be in such a much better position than we would have been if the caution doesn't come out. So I figure why not push it and keep us off schedule from all the other cars. Here comes Jeffrey Earnhardt about to get his lap back. But like Baccarella, I think we're driving away from Cesar Baccarella. I thought we were 20 seconds in front of him, 18 seconds in front of him at one point. So he's definitely somebody who is not benefiting from pitting. It's a slow car. There goes our leader. He's on pit road, and the caution comes out. Yes. Oh, let's see who it might have been way back here, because McLaughlin. All the times that CJ has been the one that I've had issues with, and here we are. That was huge. We're in 7th. There's only a handful of positions behind us that we can lose. I think we got a top 10 car now because of the situation we're in right now. And we pit. There's a number of cars that are going to end up needing to pit, you know, with us having 6 or so left. So this will be very interesting. Allgaier benefited from that. He was on pit road, but he had not hit the pit yet, so he ended up benefiting from that caution as well. We'll see how this goes. We have better tires technically than the top cars, but I don't think we have what we need to stay with them, except for the draft can help to pull us for a while. And maybe I can do something going into 1 and 2 to get a nice run through here. No, we got tight. Well, we didn't get tight. I drove into it way too fast. And you just can't turn it when the car is driving too fast. See if I can do this. Oh. I just did a thing there that I hadn't done before, and it actually worked. All right. All right. We might be in an all right spot. Hold on. Not with these cars, but to drive away from the cars behind us and kind of put ourselves in a decent spot in the being in 7th position. Landon Castle. We should be faster than Castle and Baccarella anyway. Yeah, we got a net right here. I can't do anything about that. He's just fast. Here comes LeBay. Obviously another car I don't want to cause issues with. Alfredo. There we go. We should probably do a speed up, considering there's 24 left in the tank, right? Let's speed this next 24 laps up. We'll be back when we're going to pit for, is it going to be the last time? We're going to find out when we bring it around to the start finish line right here. See how many laps. If there's under 50, we're good. 55 to go. We'll pit. Yeah, well, this should be for our last time. So anyway, we'll be back on the mic. We're pitting, hopefully, for the last time in this race.
close out. Back it
Caution flies, caution flies, caution flies. We got a pit. Problem is, I don't think that that's going to work out for us. I don't think that's going to work out for us at all. We're going to need one more caution to fly before the end of this race. We pit and we are in first. There's only two of us up here. Allgaier is going to pass us. I hope that we can get to the line before him.
Green flag, green flag.
I don't think we're going to. Well, we might be able to. I'd like to lead one lap. Got it.
Careful, still there. Clear high, clear high.
Yeah, we drove away in the beginning, but now we got to deal with everybody else going forward. And they're just going to pile drive us unless Allgaier has a problem. Because why is he running as slow as he is? I'm going to hang on to this. Yeah, there he goes. Right on the inside, right in front of us. And I want to grab his draft for as long as humanly possible. Nah, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Burton and all them, they'll catch us. They'll catch and pass us. Ugh, what is happening here? There we go. But, I mean, we've all but assured ourselves to get into the top 10. I don't see how we couldn't unless we DNF, which is a possibility, but we're hoping it's not going to happen. Hope that doesn't happen at all. I don't know if those cars are as far back as they are because they are caught up in lap traffic right now, or how it all like panned out that they're there, but we're driving away from Harrison Burton and Brandon Jones. That's just not going to happen. They've got to be caught up behind to someone slower. It looks like somebody spun out and hit the wall, though, according to those tire tracks I just saw, and those ones. So we've had some issues in the race. I know, well, I don't know who caused that wreck. I got so excited we didn't have to pit again that I didn't look. But maybe during the replay I'll be able to catch it. And that'll be the thumbnail. I don't know. That's the hope. Yeah, here comes Ross Chastain. Nothing I can do about, I mean, 5-star crew there. We've talked about it over and over again. We just don't have that equipment, so I'm going to hold the middle and let these lap cars get around.
Careful, still there.
Oh, wow. Annette decides to cut under Burton. Not Burton.
Careful, still there. Inside.
Oh, whoa. What's... Man, oh, I can't remember his name. Anyway, we just got a bunch of cars getting around us. Burton's right on us now.
Stay high up here.
Oh, come on, Tony. That's not what we want to see here, buddy. I wasn't even... That was me, not them. Like, it wasn't even them being around me that caused that. That was just me sucking at driving. Seeing if we are going to make any kind of run. Is that Haley right in front of us? Whoa, we got Jeffrey Earnhardt into the wall hard. And that's going to bring out the caution. That is going to be the final pit stop of the race. That'll also put Michael Annett on the lead lap. But that might cost Earnhardt big, as he lost a tire, got spun out. It looked like he lost a tire as he spun up into the wall in front of us. Luckily, we were able to avoid all of that. That's going to work out for us, as there are just going to be probably 24 or 23 to go at the line. We're going to lose 4 spots. We're in the back of the lead lap. Does not matter. Still a top 10.
Green, driver. Be ready. Ready. Inside, inside.
And Mike Harmon's one of them, so we can probably get around him. He's not... He always gave us, he's our boss. He always gave us the best equipment. You'd think that the owner would be driving the best equipment, but he generally does not. At least based on how we drive past him frequently. No. Excuse me. Thank you. We're going to run high.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Try to keep some speed. We got Kobe Howard right behind us.
Clear low.
There we go. We'll clear that pack a bit. Just trying to... I don't even know. I don't even know. I think 7th is fantastic. Would we end up finishing 8th in the last race? Again, purely situational. There are the marks from Jeffrey going up into the wall. Hard hit for him as he spun out. It definitely was a lost tire, lost wheel. See on pit road? Is that him on? Yeah, he's out of the race. Too much damage to continue on. But we got 21 left in this one, and we don't have to pit anymore. We've never had to have a pit under green flag conditions, which I like it, but, you know, for us it's a disservice because not all pit crews are created equal, and especially our pit crew on this team. So I'd say it's just good that we did what we did and got into the position we're in. Just running it out as long as we could, pitting when we were in the back.
20 laps to go. Got one outside now.
Oh, that's Joe Nemechek.
All right, you're clear
And he
there.
kind of got on my fender there and tightened me up. I don't even know if that gets him back on the lead lap. Oh, that
Inside. All
that wasn't
right,
good.
you're clear there.
Well, that was not. Please tell me that wasn't from me. No, Ray Black Jr. Okay, I'm like, I barely take the wall. Riley Herbst, man, that's who it was. I was trying to. Riley Herbst. Kobe Howard will be back on the lead lap. Good for him. We're gonna pit because the worst we can be is 9th. Wait, I want to pit, but I don't need fuel. Just take right sides. Just put some clean right sides on this bad boy and let's go. Come on now. Dropping back just 2 spots, no big deal. Get back around Harmon.
Green, driver.
Probably not around Annette, but got Nemechek on our outside. He's 1 lap down, so maybe, I don't know if he wouldn't have gotten a lap back there because he would have had to have passed the leaders. He's got a quick machine. We got all three Mike Harmon racing cars up here right now.
Careful, still there.
Nemechek just outside the top 10. Harmon, he's going to be in 8th and a 2nd here. And then us. Not too shabby for this crew. That's going to be a fair amount of money to bring in into the shop on this one. What do we got for laps left in the race? 15 to go. It's a sprint. And we'll watch it happen because we're not going to be a part of the sprint part of it. We're just watching everybody. And Annette goes high, and he looks like he lost some time behind us on that. That was kind of interesting. But he gains it all back on the straightaway with that frickin' higher rated team. Here comes Jesse Little. He's trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. He's got some work to do if he's going to do that. Annette will drop us back to 8. Nothing I can do there. Honestly, there's just nothing I can do there. I'll push it as hard as I can to get 7th back going into the turn, which we can do, but down the straightaway, that guy is just like, bye. I mean, I'll hold him off right here because we're in front of him, but he dips down in. We keep him behind us. I'm not going to block him for 13 more laps.
Got one up top. All right.
I mean, I'll block him for a minute, though. All right. We'll go low. He'll go high. This is where we get the really nice drive, and I'm going to just let it fade up from here and see if we're able to maintain some good speed through here and not... I don't know. We don't really seem to have it through this part. I'm going to try to keep it in the middle of the track to keep some of that speed up. Though whatever I can. I mean, Annette has a faster car than us, but if I can I can apparently go through 1 and 2 faster, and if I can mitigate the losses going through 3 and 4, it'd be a big deal for us. I'm not sure, but we seem to be holding him off, and it's kind of the old-fashioned way. Kobe Howard, he's running up through it, though. In the end, we'll probably finish 9th. That's how it feels. That's how this feels overall. Yeah, look at that run he gets. But then we get into 1 and 2. I'm going to hold it high this time. Doesn't go well for me. As a matter of fact, I got to... Oh, dang. Ooh, LeBay, who doesn't like us, just ran it. Well, he's annoyed with us. We went right down on him, and he ran into us, so I don't know how that's going to end up for us. But, yeah, hitting that wall really screwed us up, and I'm going to have to get it back together here for a second, kind of calm it down. We're doing pretty well, and then that one contact really gave us a bad lap. I just have to see what I can do for the rest of the race to keep myself in front of Kobe Howard. Try to salvage 8th again. That'd be all right. I mean, anything we got right now, honestly, that's pretty cool. Harmon's already a ways back there, but Howard is catching us. Unless our 1 and 2 is way better than him, and then he won't be actually catching us. I don't really know yet. We're going to find out right meow. Oh, I thought I was... Well, yeah, we got a little bit of a run. Another caution comes out. And I'm going to be honest with you, we're going to pit just for tires. Nobody really showing who it came for. No fuel, 4 tires. Yeah, let's get repair, whatever. Of course, it's going to drop us back to 10th. Don't care, because I think we can get, maybe 3 spots and hold them off.
Be ready here.
We got a better chance with fresh tires than we had before.
Inside.
What do we got left? 5?
5
Yeah.
You got this. Stay high, stay high. Inside.
Hang on to it. Little is a lap down. This does not matter at all. We get that run. We're in the draft the whole time. That's a big deal. Back up in 9th. The biggest part here is their drive off. Can I stick with them in the draft? Or are they all about to drive away from me? And I made, a poor choice. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The choice doesn't matter because we're all going to be bunched up. They were going to catch and pass me anyway. That's just how that would have gone. So what I'm doing here is just taking a calculated risk of having fresh tires on this thing.
Hold your line, stay high.
Seeing if I can do anything to get ourselves more spots. We pass Allgaier.
Stay low, stay low.
He's going to get to us. We're getting loose. We hit him. He's going to spin. That's going to bring out a caution. We're going to have a green-white checkered. All right. Well, we didn't hit him. He technically hit us, but it was from us flying around. He couldn't get on the brakes. He's right here. He's fine.
Green flag in his hand. Ready. Hammer down.
We're in 8th. A net on our inside. 2 to go.
Careful, still there. Got a car coming inside now.
I don't know what we can do with this. I'm trying to hold it down tight so I can get... he's getting pushed by Allgaier. I could see that. There we go. I'm not really sure if I can do anything, but I'm trying. Got loose off there. Last lap now.
Hit your mark.
We get the huge run through 1 and 2, but what is that going to do for us in the end? Nothing, because the huge run was not actually a good run. Oh, well. LeBay, he's right behind us, so we're going to try to not lose 9th. That sucked. I was like, wow, we are flying through this corner. Oh, because we drove into it way too fast, and now we're going to drive directly in the wall if we don't come off the gas.
Great finish. It's a top 10.
Oh well, top 10. That'll do. Not a great driving job by us, but if that was legend difficulty, it'd have been a 103. That's all right, I guess. Top 5 in the race: Chase Briscoe, Ross Chastain, Harrison Burton, and Brandon Jones, along with Austin Cindric, because I need to learn how to count to 5, apparently. Fastest lap of the race goes to Harrison Burton. Most laps led also goes to Harrison Burton. On the move goes to us, 34th to 9th. Tough break goes to Daniel Hemrick, 16th place starting, 36th place finishing. Hey, we get to run our Martinsville race in the next episode. That is the last race of the round of 8 before the championship race, which guaranteed has both myself and David Schildhouse, the 2 current winners in the last 2 races. to get our way into the championship 4. But folks, that'll have to wait until the next episode, because that is going to do it for this episode. I do want to take a moment out, as I did in the middle of the episode, again to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.